Okay, so I did not plan this well, but there were so many birds out here, and now they've just like flown away. But when I came out, but I wanted to, I don't know if you can see this, but there's some turkey track in the snow. I don't know what, oh, look, turkey went all the way over here. Turkey just walked, oh, turkey left a little present. Turkey walked all around here. But when I came out this morning, turkey was right about by the feeder, and I spooked them, and so they flew up into the air. Bonjour, Nuthatch. Did you get a seed? Oh, good job. You can see, boy, turkey's been all over through here. It looks like just one. Wow. So this happened last year too. We've got a pretty empty feeder. Bonjour, Benesiak. Bonjour. Wisinida. Oh, hi, babe. There you are. Bonjour. I don't know if we'll get a lander today, but we'll try. It's a little chilly, not too cold. And, yeah, I don't know if we'll get a taker today. Boy, there's still some seeds in the feeder. That usually makes it tough. Oh, come on, Bush. Oh, you know you want to. Come on. He's right here. Lots of seeds. Easy to get. Right here in the hand. Lots of seeds. I see your Nuthatch is going to come. I told ya. Good job, Nutty. You're always so picky. Well, there we go. We got one, and the first one for 2022 winter was a freaking Nuthatch. Well, actually, I think I got a Chickadee maybe a couple weeks ago. But anyways, I know I haven't been out feeding the chickadees as much for everybody, and mostly that's just because, we're still busy here with Enbridge in the land and trying to figure out what they're doing and what the risks are and how to make sure people and water and land and Benesiak, little birdies, are all protected. So, oh wow, had a big trip to visit friends out east. Here comes Nuthatch again. Hi, boo. He might be putting on a show for us today, so I'll just keep chatting. But anyways, had a freaking wonderful trip. It was so good to meet in person a couple of folks who I just love dearly, and oh my gosh, to see lots of cool stuff, which shall go unspoken of, but also see lots of cool stuff that will go spoken of, like electricity coming on and a new office. That was fantastic. And getting some kitty love. Oh my gosh. It was great. It was so good yesterday. I really feel blessed in this year, even with all the crazy. Oh, come on. You know you want to. Come on. Here comes Nutty. Come on, Nut. You got it. You got it. There you go. Yeah. Good. Oh, yeah. Pick. Never the first one. Anyways, so much fun stuff. And I felt like we drove home early this morning. There's blue jay way up in the tree. I just had a feeling of peace that I haven't felt in a long time. So I am super grateful for that. And I know that, we're not going to stop the idiocy. The agencies continue to not seem too interested in what's going on up here in Clearbrook at the work site at Walker Brook, second crossing of the Enbridge Line 3 pipeline. And we keep trying to get them to do more, but, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, and screw them. If the state isn't going to do their job, we'll do it for them. We will investigate. We will do everything we can to let the public know what's happening so that the public can be informed and hopefully ready. I mean, it was I gotta say, it was a little disappointing to see the coverage in the Bagley paper. There, we got a chickadee. Yeah, good job. I was just shocked at how much. I think my name. They got right my name. But, you know, it's interesting. This is a complex situation, a complex bunch of facts, and it's hard for the lay people looking at this information, you know, in a 5-minute video at the county commissioners meeting to comprehend how big it is and how long it's been going on. And I know the editor at the paper is new, but it's like, to say that I was alleging 2 accidents, which I never said accidents, but alleging 2 accidents, which have been, you know, the Frac-outs at Mississippi 1 were reported back in July of 2021 when they were happening by Minnesota Reformer. And here's Nutty. There you go. Hi, bud. Yep, just make yourself at home. Yep, never the first one. Come on, chick. Oh, you could do it. Come on. You got it. There you go. Good job. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so the reporting said that I alleged 2 accidents that occurred in Clearwater County. And MSR1, as I said, was reported in July, the Frac-outs that happened the day of our press conference at the Headwaters, where we invited all 10 governors of all 10 states to come see what's happening with their own eyes. And what do you know? We have senators and representatives, and even, there you go, bud. Even the Army Corps ended up coming. Jami Pinkham of the Army Corps ended up coming. So it's not an alleged event. It freaking happened. It's well documented. And then the LaSalle Valley, I mean, my goodness, there was a huge story back in early August about how the breach was still leaking, even though they'd pumped a 200-foot, 20-foot tall wall, or 350-foot, I think, by 20-foot tall wall of concrete into LaSalle Valley. They still had millions of gallons of water coming out of the land. And so, you know, that was reported back in August on NPR and in the Star Tribune. And yet, you know, now we've got this new situation, and we haven't seen any reporting at all by Minnesota press. Where's Minnesota press? Where are the agencies? You know, they hide behind this, we're doing an investigation, so we can't tell you anything. And they don't tell us much. It's going to be interesting in 2023. We wrote a draft memorandum of agreement telling the agencies, here's the things we think need to be done to hold Enbridge accountable, to understand what all the damages are. We've got 40 freaking sites of upwelling water in Minnesota across this Enbridge corridor. What is the state doing about any of them? You know, we know that they're not doing nothing about some of the places that we've seen. It doesn't look like, oh, hello, Nutty. Oh, first one, I think. Oh, wow. And we know that they're surprised when we call them and tell them about things that we're seeing in the ground that they were assuming weren't happening. So I'm not sure how they don't know. Do they not have people on the ground up here? Are they not going to the Enbridge sites? Are they just trusting that Enbridge will tell them the truth? Because that's what it feels like from what we've seen through this whole process. Permitting, they lied. Nobody checked up on Enbridge's lies. Nobody investigated the expert witness testimony like that from Paul Stolen back in November 19th of 2014, where he predicted exactly what happened in LaSalle Valley. Nobody listened to him. Nobody listened to us talking about the threats to our people. MMIW, rapes, people missing, you know, people harassed, people intimidated, you know, I mean, all kinds of stuff happened. Nobody's talking about that, really. I mean, god dang. In counties other than Clearwater, we had a huge amount of law enforcement harassment for people who were simply trying to stand up and say, hey, we think there's a problem here. And guess what? We were right. I mean, geesh, look at 4 dozen upwelling water sites remaining along the corridor post-construction that Enbridge is doing little about. I mean, come on. Anyways, I will quit ranting, but I feel really good about what we've been able to do as people, trying to tell the truth about what's happening in the land, trying to protect the land, the water, for everyone. Indinawemaaginadoog, for all of our relatives. For everybody. I mean, look at these gorgeous beings out here. How can you not want to keep this pristine? Keep this safe. My God, how gluttonous and greedy are we that we're stealing? Hi, sweetie. That's the wrong arm. You got to land on this side. Here you go, Nutty. I see you. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Here you go. Good job, buddy. Come on. You got it. Oh, what? You're cheating on me. Anyways, I do feel that we have done so much and we continue to do so much. It's very sad that so few are listening to what we have to share. And, as we said at the county commissioners meeting as we left, I told Danny, I said, nobody cares. Nobody cares until there's an oil spill or, some farmer who used to have a aquifer spring on his land no longer has a spring, can't get his well to work because the water, his table has changed so drastically. Nobody cares until that. And then he says, yeah, or till the lawsuits start. And I mean, that feels like the only way we're going to get anyone to listen is to sue the state for not doing their dang job. I mean, we're out here doing your jobs. We're out here testing the water, watching what's going on, looking at all the changing water flows around the Walker Brook worksite. Have you guys done that? I mean, God, I feel like, why do we pay taxes if you guys are just going to go build some new office buildings while you're not doing your dang jobs? I don't know. It just feels crazy to me what I'm seeing in the news, and it just seems that we're so in denial about the future of what's happening so quickly. But a few of us are watching and doing our best to tell everybody else what we're finding and the puzzle pieces we're putting together. And someday maybe we'll all find a way to work together for the good of everyone. Ah, well, this last day of 2022, we're going to enjoy it. It's been a great start with these little chicky chicks. Oh my gosh, how great are they? So I love you all, and I hope that you have a lovely, lovely day. Oh, Heidi, I see you. Mwah! Another of my favorite people. Blessed day, everyone, and a blessed new year.